All right, what's going on there, CDL fans? Great game day about to happen. Our June 8th game day. We do have one little thing to report, though. Our main event, there were camera problems between camera problems during the game, and the video wasn't able to be saved. So it's a reenactment in our main event, but it will be San Antonio and Atlanta in this game day. But just letting you know ahead of time. Other great games on tap, though. New Orleans set to play Jacksonville. Jumping down the list here, St. Louis and San Jose, Minnesota, San Francisco. The list goes on. So enjoy this game day, and sorry for at the end that, what you're going to see in the main event. It is a reenactment, but took like 4 times to record. But anyways, let's get you down to the field for our first game. But first, the theme song. You get to hear me rap for 45 seconds.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, CDL fans, welcome to our June 8th game day. Should be a pretty good one. No team has a bye today, and it's interconference action and some interconference action. We got some interconference action to start this thing off. Dallas Lone Stars on the road to take on the Carolina Wildcats. Let's go ahead and take a look at both teams bring their lineups for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Here we go, Red Tail starting things off for Dallas, Patriots starting things off for Carolina. Game on here, and Patriots saving himself yet again. Staying low to the ground, staying steady, but that time he will go down. That was a crazy one there. 5-0 Dallas, and out comes Mello. And Mello staying up. I should say Mello 51, that's his full name, but he goes down. So does Red Tail. So score 10-5. Lone Stars in the lead, and now Purple 300 ZX out there for Dallas. Done well this season, looking to put this one away against Rocket Oil. Rocket Oil trying to keep Carolina in this one. They've fallen to last place in the league. And after giving up their first round pick to get Patriot on their squad, they got to be wondering, damn, that was definitely a risk they took, but not working out the way they planned, and there is going to be a flip on Purple 300 ZX and a timeout going to be called by Carolina. That front wheel on Rocket Oil, again, not looking too hot. It's falling out of place there. That glue and the tape just not holding for him. It's that front end starting to fall apart. So a timeout by the Wildcats. We will be right back. The score tied at 10 on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. This game continuing here. 10-10 the score between the Lone Stars and the Wildcats. Rocket Oil, some repairs done to him. Smart time to call a timeout for Carolina. Did before the wheels collapsed, and ooh, that hit tore away some of the tape there. Gray Indy and Rocket Oil both going to end up going down, but talk about like intelligence there. Gray Indy, that front end going right into that fresh tape. Tearing a hole in it, no less. And now we go into overtime as both those captains went down. McLaren out there for the Dallas Lone Stars, out there against Mustang 1 for the Wildcats. And it's going to end in a tie. Both cars are down 15-15. The final between the Dallas Lone Stars and the Carolina Wildcats. Tie game to start off this June 8th game day. Coming up next, the Denver Mustangs. They got a huge upset victory over the San Jose Storm, looking for 2 in a row. They'll be on the road to take on the Los Angeles Blades. That's next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. We got the Denver Mustangs on the road to take on Alex Johnson and his Los Angeles Blades. Denver coming off a huge upset win over the San Jose Storm, looking for 2 in a row. Of course, the Blades, a tough team to beat, sitting first place in the league. First team to 80 points this season, and they've got I believe it's a 5-point lead on the rest of the league right now. So they're definitely looking for more wins themselves. So let's get a look at these lineups for the Mustangs and the Blades.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash for win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. 5 alarms, starting things off against our future. Offense-defense situation, no interference. Both cars going at it again. And 5 alarms staying up. He's having a good game so far, and he gets the flip on for our future. 5-0 Denver in the lead. Out comes Pink Indy. Well, Pink Indy Jr., I should say. He gets the game time flip. 5-5 the score. Now out there against Purple Custo, who Denver acquired in a trade with Houston. And Purple Custo has this game back in Denver's hands. 10-5, 1 flip away from an upset are the Mustangs. Greelina now out there, and Greelina is down. 15-5, the Mustangs on a roll now. They get the huge win over the Los Angeles Blades. 15-5 Denver. What an upset there. Coming up next, the Milwaukee Mob on the road to take on the Buffalo Warriors. It's next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, we are back on CDL Live this June 8th game day, marching on, and we just saw one huge upset. Maybe we'll get another here. The Milwaukee Mob looking for that upset. They are on the road to take on the Buffalo Warriors, heavily favored team in this game. Let's go on ahead and take a look at what the Mob and Gregory Fox's Warriors bring to their lines for this game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash for win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Here we go, 80 bet. Gonna start things off, taking on Blue Dragon. Go at it, and Blue Dragon has the flip on 80 bet. 5-0 the score. Buffalo in the lead. And they get 10-5. Toyota comes out, and both him and Blue Dragon go down. 10-5, Buffalo in the lead. Tyrell now, they're looking to put it away against Monty Jr. Monty Jr. got some heavy weight to him, and they are going to tie. Monty Jr. and Tyrell both going down. 15-10 Buffalo. 1 flip away from a win here. Pocket Blaster out there for the Mob, trying to force OT. He has to do it against What? What and Pocket Blaster going at it. Cars playing good defense right now. Both of them staying up. After several collisions, we'll switch sides again. And this time, Pocket Blaster's down. Game over. 15-10. No upset in this one. The Buffalo Warriors get the win over the Milwaukee Mob. Coming up next, the Idaho Cowboys on the road to do battle with the Portland Panthers on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to this June 8th game day. We carry on here. The Idaho Cowboys on the road to take on the Portland Panthers. Let's get a look at both teams' lineups for this game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Red 07 out there starting things off for Idaho, and he'll be taking on Purple Fire of the Panthers side. And Red 07 has the flip. 5-0 Idaho in the lead. Out comes Monty. Ooh, and Monty looked like a piece of something smashed off 23, but not the case. I don't know what that was. It was a piece of Monty's insides coming out. I don't know. Carry on. Monty has the flip there. So the score 5-5, and out comes Blaster to contend with Monty here. Ooh, Blaster's edge getting stuck there, and getting stuck again, man. He's digging into Monty here. Low front end of Blaster actually sticking into the grill of Monty. An interference called there. They'll keep going at it. And Monty sends him back, pushing him away here. Sending them back yet again. They'll keep going at it. 5-5 game. We are tied. And Monty finally has a flip on Blaster there. They're knocking him around a little. And now he has to take on Governor. 10-5 the score. Portland one flip away from a win. Almost had it, but almost tied at the same time. Governor's so good at defense. Out there against Monty. And both cars are going to end up down. 15-10 Panthers in the lead. And Gold Gunner gets his chance to keep the Cowboys in this game. Has to do it against Solar Reflex. Solar Reflex going for the win. He's got it. And the Panthers victorious today. 15-10 the final. Portland gets the win over Idaho. Coming up next, the Detroit Devils on the road to take on the Hartford Homies on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap. Lila Geysers, Detroit Devils on the road looking for what would be a huge upset. Taking on Tim Geysers, Hartford Homies. Homies actually trying to bounce back from that loss they took to Bradford yesterday, in which a little injury to Indy 5 here, that wheel. Basically, it didn't break off. I mean, it stayed on there, but part of the plastic of the wheel chipped off. So, took a little tape, wrapped it around the wheel, got some glue in there. We'll see how it holds if he comes out there today. So, but first let's get a look at the lineups. Devils and Homies.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. F3 out there for Detroit, out there to take on Hammer. Hammer and F3 going in. Reminds me of Crash Bowl 10 all over again. And Hammer gets the flip there. Oh, actually, no. It would have been F3 and 46. That would have been Crash Bowl 10. Anyway, we carry on here. Dragon McD out there now against Hammer. And Hammer has a good play. 10-0 Hartford in the lead. And Black Dragon now coming out. And that means it's game over. Hammer getting the good flip on Black Dragon and saves Indy 5 from competing and maybe getting re-injured there. So big win for the Hartford Homies there in both those senses. 15-0. They get the W over the Detroit Devils. Shutout win there. Coming up next, the Houston Oilers on the road to take on the Washington Patriots on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, the Houston Oilers on the road to take on the Washington Patriots. Let's go on ahead and give a look at the lineups both teams bring to the field for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash for wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Houston sending out Whitetail, taking on Blue 512 of the Washington Patriots. And the Patriots have a 5-0 lead as Whitetail goes down. Out comes Blue Dragon 2. And he'll tie this game up at 5. Oilers and Patriots tie here. Landlord coming out for the Patriots now. He'll go down 10-5. Houston in the lead. Looking for what would be a huge upset. Cockroach, though, he's out there now for Washington. Both cars down. This one close, but moving quickly. 15-10 the score. And now coming out for the Oilers will be the car they got from Denver in that trade. It's White Ferrari out there, taking on Black Phantom. 2 heavyweight smash mouth cars here going at it. And Black Phantom's going to force OT. I'm starting to think the Oilers might be regretting that trade now, seeing how good Purple Custo's been doing on Denver lately. But nonetheless, Nickel and Diamond out there for the Oilers now, taking on Black Phantom here. And in OT, Nickel and Diamond has a good flip, and the Oilers complete the upset over the Patriots, 20-15, the final in overtime. Big win for the Oilers, tough loss for the Patriots, who are trying to hang on to that playoff spot. They got Jacksonville nipping at their heels, along with a couple other teams. Nonetheless, coming up next, the Chicago Wind Attack on the road to do battle with the Nevada Thunder. That one's coming up on CDL Live. Don't miss it. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you, the Chicago Wind Attack on the road to take on the Nevada Thunder. Let's go on ahead and see what Jim Holst's Wind Attack and the Nevada Thunder both bring to the field in this game. I know my name's Jim Holster, but that is my father's name anyway. Lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash for wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Highlight will be out there for Chicago to start things off. And he's going up against Clover. Defense against Smash Mouth. And that one's an interference. So, no flip, no score yet. 0-0 here. Clover and Highlight. Looking like a battle right now. Looking like a good one as a matter of fact. And Highlight somehow went sliding on his roof there and still somehow managed to roll back up. No interference, keep going at it, and that time another interference call. Highlight and Clover going at it. And this time, oh, interference there. Clover would have been down. Highlight went back into his own line. No interference that time, still on the same side of the field, both cars still up, and this time no interference. Highlight has a flip. And the Wind Attack have a 5-0 lead after all that. We got our first flip of the game, and out comes White Indy from the Nevada line. Both cars went kind of rolling there, but both staying up. And looking like we're going to have another good battle underway here. Offense versus defense. Defense wins. Highlight gets the flip on White Indy. 10-0 Chicago. Out comes Yellow Spider now, taking on Highlight. 2 good cars going at it, and Highlight gets the flip there. He goes 3-0, and we got a shutout. The Chicago Wind Attack, dominant win, 15-0. They defeat the Nevada Thunder. Coming up next, the Pittsburgh Destroyers on the road to take on the Gowanda Outlaws on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. The Pittsburgh Destroyers on the road taking on the Gowanda Outlaws. Outlaws home here looking for the upset against Gregory Fox's Pittsburgh Destroyers. Green Blaze coming back with some fresh tape on him. And pretty much the way that Gregory had him, but a little bit tighter on the tape and fresher tape. That front end was starting to get in bad shape there, so taking care of that card there before this game even started on the pit crew agenda, I guess you could say. And nonetheless, we are ready for this game to begin. Destroyers and Outlaws, let's have a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Yellow Custom 2 out there. Gonna be taking on Dark. Start things off. And Dark staying up somehow. Switch sides. Interference call. And there's a wire that's there. Grabbed on the Yellow Custom 2. And now back to their own sides they go. Switching sides yet again here. Dark and Yellow Custom 2. And Dark has the flip. 5-0 Gowanda. Green Blaze now out there. Newly taped. He has the flip to tie this game up right away. 5-5 the score. As Dark goes down, out comes Lamborghini. And both Lamborghini and Green Blaze are down. 10-10 the score. What Junior now out there for the Destroyers. Out there to take on Ambulance 2. Two good defenses going at it here between these two cars. And What Junior has the flip. 15-10 the score. Pittsburgh in the lead, looking to put this one away. And here comes Triple Threat, trying to force overtime. Not going to happen. What Junior gets the flip, and the Destroyers have the win. 15-10 the final. They defeat the Gowanda Outlaws. Coming up next, the Bradford Brawlers on the road, taking on the New York Empire on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. The Bradford Brawlers, Shane Geyser's squad on the road to take on the New York Empire. Let's go on ahead and take a look at what the Brawlers and the Empire bring to the field in their lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Whiteout out there for the Brawlers. He'll be taking on Challenge. 2 rookies going at it as they get a good hold on both cars here, and we got a tie. Both cars down, 5-5 the score. And out comes Green Indy for the Brawlers. Enzo 1 for the New York Empire. They'll go at it, and no interference there. Almost was one. But Green Indy has a clean flip. 10-5 Brawlers in the lead. Now comes Black Bullet 2. That time interference call. Going at it again here. Both cars were still up anyway, so this battle continuing here. And that time another interference. So Green Indy saved by interference that time, but continue to go at it. No interference there, both cars still up. Battle continuing here. They'll switch sides now. And another interference, back to their own side. No interference there, both cars up. That time, didn't see an interference, but again, both cars still up, and they would be on that side anyway if they did have an interference. That time, definitely an interference. So, we'll keep going at it between these two cars. Black Bullet 2, and that time there's an interference. Green Indy saving himself through interferences here out there against Black Bullet 2. And this time, I saw no interference. He came close, though. This one will be under review. As it stands, the score is 10-10. Black Bullet 2 has tied it up for the Empire, but we are going to review it. So stay tuned and watch this highlight in slow motion. Alright, after further review on that play, it is a good flip, no interference. We got a 10-10 game. So the call stands. So now, Spinebuster out there for the Bradford Brawlers, taking on Black Bullet 2 here. And both cars still up, both going at it here. Spinebuster and Black Bullet 2. Went on a good show so far. Two cars good at defense. And we have a battle on our hands here. New York going for what would be a huge upset if they can take down the first place team in the Eastern Conference. Interference called there. Go at it again. No interference there. And no flip though. So keep going at it here. And ooh, both cars still staying up. And we got one heck of a fight here on our hands. Black Bullet 2 and Spinebuster. And both cars up yet again, both showing how good they are at defense here. Both of them staying relatively stable, low to the ground, and that time of interference will save Spinebuster. They'll go at it again. Another interference call. Fight continues between Black Bullet 2 and Spinebuster, and this time both cars staying up yet again. This time again staying up on both sides. Interference that time. Both cars up anyway. 10-10 game between the Empire and the Brawlers. This battle continues here. And just to think, when this battle's over, the game still ain't over. Each car has their 5-point gainers laying in the wait. And this time, it's going to be Black Bullet 2 saved from an interference. Spinebuster touching some cords off to the side. And this time, New York saved. And the car staying up yet again here, and yet again, good defense on both sides, staying up. Solid hits by both cars. Both cars staying up yet again. Either one giving in here. Still a 10-10 game. Spinebuster and Black Bullet 2 having at it. Both cars still going at it yet again. No interference. Clean collisions here right now. No interference there, but no flip to speak of. Again, no flip. Two good defensive cars having at it here. It's a war between Black Bullet 2 and Spinebuster. Spinebuster staying up, Black Bullet 2 staying up. You gotta give credit to Black Bullet 2 staying stable right now. At time, they're both gonna still be up. No interference there. We keep going at it, and this time there is an interference. Landed on the cord there. So, again, the Empire saved by an interference call. And this time, Black Bullet 2 has the flip on Spinebuster. So the score now, 15-10 New York. Black Bullet 2 looking to put it away. This is where he struggled all year. Where he has struggled. He has to try to do it against Buzzsaw. Buzzsaw and Black Bullet going in. And this time, interference and no contact. Have to do this again. Buzzsaw trying to force overtime here. Black Bullet 2 trying to get what would be a huge upset win for the Empire. Interference there. We'll keep going at it. Both these cars having another war here. Game on the line. And as that time, I didn't see interference, but both cars still up anyways. And yet again, still up. Staying on the same side. No contact that time. Hand interference. Back to their own sides we go. 15-10, Empire in the lead, looking to put this one away. And they finally do. Black Bullet 2 completes the upset here. The New York Empire. Huge win over the Bradford Brawlers. 15-10 the final. And Black Bullet 2 didn't choke today. Good sign for the Empire as they move on to the future here. But our next game coming up, as we move on to this game day's future, we got the Indianapolis Reapers on the road to take on the Seattle Lumberjacks on CDL Live. What an epic game we just had here, though, huh? 15-10, Empire with the win over the Brawlers. Stay tuned for that Reapers and Lumberjacks game. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you here, the Indianapolis Reapers on the road to take on the Seattle Lumberjacks. Looks to be a good game. Let's get a look at these lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash go win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Reapers and Lumberjacks. Black Testarossa 2 out there for the Reapers, and the Lumberjacks sending out Spencer to start things off. Spencer is down. 5-0 Indianapolis. Buzz off now out there, taking on Black Testarossa 2. Switch sides here. And Buzz off has a flip on Black Testarossa 2. Score now, 5-5. Out comes Blue Indy. The offense of the Reapers here out there. That's one of the defensive specialists of Seattle. Both cars going at it. And Buzz off's down. 10-5. Indy in the lead. And now here comes Darkwing out there for Seattle. Both these teams going at it here. 10-5. Indy in the lead. Almost a win there. Reapers 1 flip away from a win in that time. Oh, something went flying. And that is actually going to be Blue Indy's wheel going flying. So right after wheel replacement surgery, he's going to need another wheel replacement surgery. That knocks him out of this game. That was his wheel gone flying there. So Blue Indy is out for the game. And out comes Gold Z28, and the score is tied at 10. And Gold Z28's down. Darkwing gives the Lumberjacks a lead, 15-10. Big Blue trying to force overtime. No interference there. We'll keep on smashing this one out, and that time there is one. Big Blue saved by an interference. As he tries to force overtime here, not going to happen. Darkwing gets the game winning flipping the Lumberjacks. That means they got the win. 15-10 over the Indianapolis Reapers, and bad luck for them. I mean, Blue Indy, it's just his will popping off. He was still up, but if you lose a will during a game, that is the consequence sometimes. Well, that's the consequence. You're out of the game. And it can lead to a loss, which it just did. 15-10 the final. Lumberjacks beat the Reapers. Coming up next, the Green Bay Dragons on the road looking for what would be a huge upset. They'll be taking on the defending world champion Philadelphia Demons. That's all coming up. Dragons, Demons on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Toy Car Demo fans, we are at our halfway point here in this June 8th game day. The Green Bay Dragons on the road to take on Tim Geiser's Philadelphia Demons. As Miku mascot is enter the field of play here, I guess. Let's go ahead and take a look at these lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash go win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Yeah. Alright, the one will start things off for the Dragons out there against Silver Demon from the Philadelphia Demons. Both cars still up, no interference, they're going to switch sides here. And Silver Demon is down. 5-0 Dragons in the lead. Out comes Pink Indy now. And almost an interference there, but there is none. Both cars still up anyway. They're going to switch sides here. And Pink Indy ties this game up at 5. Now takes on Shell. 2 Indy types going at it. And both of them are down. We got a 10-10 game. 2 good defensive cars now coming out. Toy Soldier out there for Green Bay. Philly sending out Silver Demons. Good game on hand here. We could be staged for another upset. This could be a huge game, huge play right here. Whoever can get the flip here, this might decide overall the outcome. Toy Soldier really doesn't need the flip here, but he's not going to get it. He goes down. 15-10 Philadelphia. And now Silver Molina trying to put this thing away. Yellow FXX trying to force overtime. So good defense against pretty solid offense here, and defense wins. Silver Molina gets the game winning flip, 15-10. Philadelphia has the win and takes back first place in the Eastern Conference from the Bradford Brawlers, who took an upset loss against New York earlier. So huge win for the Demons, sitting back on top of the East now. I tell you, that's going back and forth and back and forth. But coming up next, we got the New Orleans Gladiators on the road to take on the Jacksonville Bangums. It's next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live, our June 8th game day marching on here. Cross-conference battle, the New Orleans Gladiators on the road to take on the Jacksonville Bangums. Two teams that used to be in the same division before Puerto Rico joined the scene and took over New Orleans' spot in the Southeast. So, old rivals getting back together. What a happy reunion, right? Should be a good game, though. Let's get a look at the lineups. Gladiators and Bangums.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. New Orleans sending out Golden Rat first out there against Testarossa. Both cars going at it. Neither going down yet. Good defense on display. Good hard hits on both sides. And Testarossa has a flip. 5-0 Jacksonville. Just looking to take that 8th seed away from Washington here. They can do it with a win. Menace now out there. And he'll tie this game up for the Gladiators. 5-5 the score. And out will come Zach for the Jacksonville Bangums. And almost had Menace there, but Menace staying up. Not a second time though. 10-5 Jacksonville. And now Tigre out there. Tigre has the flip on Zap, but off screen he goes down. So now the score 15-10, Bangums in the lead. Black Spectite now coming out for the Bangums, looking to put this one away. He has to go up against Yellow Corvette. Yellow Vet out there. Trying to send this game in overtime. Almost did there. Black Spectite showing good defensive skills right now. As is Yellow Vet. Both cars staying up here. Good battle on hand. 15-10. Bangums in the lead. Looking for the win. Oh, almost tied up there. And this time it is tied up. We are going into overtime. Yellow Vet taking down Black Spectite. And the Gladiators and Bangums are going into OT. Yellow Vet out there taking on Yellow Ferrari 2. In OT, and Yellow Ferrari 2 gets the flip. 20-15 in overtime. The Bangums hang on to get the win over the New Orleans Gladiators. Good win for Jacksonville. They take the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference from Washington. A lot of jousting around in that playoff race. It's going to get heated now as we enter basically the last 2 months of the season here. Nonetheless, next game coming up on tap for you. Should be a good matchup. Two teams trying to climb the ladder in the East. The Cleveland Wolves on the road to take on the Boston Vandals. Only on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. The Cleveland Wolves on the road to do battle with the Boston Vandals. Let's go on ahead and give you a look at the lineup that both teams bring to the field for today's game. Wolves and Vandals.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL, dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Aqua Ferrari coming out for Cleveland first. And match that heavyweight that Aqua Ferrari has. Here comes Silver Swoop for Boston. Silver Swoop gets the flip. 5-0. So Cleveland trying to lure out their 5-point gainer. Maybe sorry they did now. Surf Crate Custom now out there against Silver Swoop. Just getting a spot on the starting line, and they both go down. So Silver Swoop, job well done. 1-0-1 today. Normally he's back at 5-point gainer, but put him out first, and look what happened there. 10-5 Boston. Racer X now out there against Stock 34. Defense against defense. Stock 34 has his hands full, and Racer X too much for Stock 34. That means game over. 15-5. Racer X gets that game-winning flip on Stock 34. I think I just said it. 15-5. Boston gets the win over Cleveland. Coming up next, Matt Geiser's Phoenix Firebirds on the road to take on Shane Geiser's Miami Mafia. That's right, father versus son. Next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. Father-son battle of the Phoenix Firebirds. Matt Geiser's team on the road against his son's team, Shane Geiser's Miami Mafia. Let's go on ahead and take a look at what both teams bring to the field for the start of this game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL, dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Neon out there starting things off against 40. And ooh, Neon somehow staying up. But not a second time. 5-0 Phoenix. Out comes Mach 6. Mach 6 is down. 10-0 Phoenix. Looking for a dominant win. Monkey out there trying to keep Miami in this game. Good defense on both sides of the field right now. But Monkey's going to get the flip on 40, and we got a 10-5 game. Miami still has a heartbeat here. Mika out there now against Monkey. And Mika off screen, but staying up. Going at it again, and Mika is down this time. 10-10, Miami has tied it. Monkey now out there against Green Arrow. 2 good cars going at it. 2 good offensive cars, I should say, and they're both going to be down. So Green Arrow and Monkey down. Wrong team. Green Arrow and Monkey both down. That means we are tied at 15 and going into overtime. Phoenix sending out some defense with Bully Goat. Uncle Sam, some offense from the Miami side. Here in OT, and Uncle Sam is down just like that. Bully Goat gets the good flip. And the Phoenix Firebirds have the win. They hang on to first place in the Southern Division. 20-15 the final in overtime. Good win for the Firebirds. Coming up next, Marissa Fox's Roswell Aliens on the road to take on Brandon Blackblood's Tampa Bay Gators. Should be a great game on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap 3 of the Roswell Aliens on the road to do battle with the Tampa Bay Gators. Should be a great game. Both these teams very talented. Let's get a look at their lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL, dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Aliens and Gators. F1 racer out there for Roswell taking on Phantom. So 2 cars low to the ground, heavyweight versus offense. I should say smash mouth versus offense. And both cars are definitely smashing mouths right now. Good game underway, still scoreless. Both of them staying steady to the ground, staying low. Oh, that time F1 Racer put in danger there, but he rides out the storm, stays up. He was spent in spin cycle there. Both cars having a good matchup here as they'll switch sides now. And switch sides yet again. And just by the feel of that, Phantom wants to stay on that home side, and he does get the flip there. 5-0 Tampa Bay in the lead. And here comes some defense from the Roswell side. Spectite out there to do battle with Phantom. Phantom good heavyweight though. And he gets the flip on Spectite. 10-0 Tampa Bay. And out comes Dragonfly trying to keep Roswell in this game, and he does. 10-5 the score, and here comes the defense from the Tampa Bay side. Battle now out there. And Battle gets the game-winning flip. He's been hot as of late. Can you say MVP? That's what Battle's predicting, I guess. I guess you could say that. The way he's been playing lately is that level of an MVP. Tampa Bay, dominant win. 15-5, they defeat the Roswell Aliens. Coming up next, the Dayton Rebels on the road to take on the New Jersey Bandits on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, the Dayton Rebels on the road to take on the New Jersey Bandits. 2 teams trying to get into that playoff race, or at least catch up to the 8th seed here. Both sit in the middle of the Eastern Conference. Both need a win here today. Let's see what they bring to their lineups. The Dayton Rebels and the New Jersey Bandits.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Dayton sending out 76, their heavyweight guy, and New Jersey responds by doing the same, sending Pink Lamborghini out there, and Pink Lamborghini has a flip, 5-0 New Jersey. Now out there against Zapper. Zapper, highly aerodynamic. You see right there, he gets the flip on Pink Lamborghini, score tied at 5. Here comes the offense of the Bandits. Kid Custom out there, taking on Zapper. 2 low front ends, 2 of the lowest in the game, and they both take each other down. Tied at 10 here. Yellow Indy now out there for New Jersey. He has to take on the defense of the Rebels here in tow. Toe going head-to-head here, and he's going to go down. So the score, he doesn't want to stay down on the sidelines. The score, 15-10, New Jersey in the lead. Yellow Indy trying to put this one away. 42nd trying to force overtime. And 42nd will force OT. Dayton and New Jersey going into overtime. New Jersey sending out Grasshopper to deal with 42nd here. And in OT, we might have a battle on our hands. And it's going to be over right there on the second collision. 42nd gets the game-winning flip. And in overtime, the Dayton Rebels have the win over the New Jersey Bandits. 20-15 the final. What a game. Coming up next, the St. Louis Twisters coming off of a huge win over the San Francisco Shinobis. Looking to do it again. They're going to try to get a huge upset win over the San Jose Storm. Of course, Brandon Blackblood and the Storm trying to bounce back from that loss that team took to Denver just 5 days ago. So both these teams kind of got something to prove. We'll see who comes out on top next. Twisters and Storm on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. The St. Louis Twisters on the road to do battle with Brandon Blackblood's San Jose Storm. The Twisters got the win over the Shinobis yesterday. They're looking for 2 huge wins in a row. Definitely needed. They're sitting in the middle of the Western Conference trying to get their heads into the playoff race. San Jose currently sitting 4th in the Western Conference. They want to catch up to LA after the Blades had a tough loss today. Both teams, San Jose and Los Angeles, lost to Denver. They've been hot lately, so San Jose looking to get back on track here. It's going to be a tough game for both sides. Let's get a look at their lineups. Twisters and Storm.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash go win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Rowdy will be starting things off for the Twisters out there against Watts. Smash Mouth against defense. An interference there, both cars still up anyways. Back to their own sides. And this time Rowdy has a good flip on Watts. 5-0 St. Louis, out comes Ratified. And Ratified on the road side of the field now, trying to hang on there against Rowdy. Just knocking him back. So many players on this St. Louis squad, just heavyweights. And the timeout's going to be called by San Jose. That front end has Neil over looking at it. So after that wheel replacement, you definitely know you don't want wheels falling off during a game that can get you knocked out of the game. So timeout taken by San Jose. When we come back, the score, 5-0 St. Louis. Stay tuned. Alright folks, back on CDL Live, 5-0 Twisters, Ratified. Got a little extra tape security on those wheels there. Smart timeout for San Jose to take. And now Rowdy out there trying to finish what he started, so to speak, as he takes on Ratified here. Ratified staying up, showing good defense there, and Ratified will get the flip on Rowdy. So we are tied at 5, and now here comes Diablo 1. And he'll go down against Ratified, 10-5. Storm take the lead. Out comes Silver Indy. Game over. Ratified coming out, doing damage. 3-0 for Ratified today. He goes through the whole front line of the Twisters in 15-5. Talk about bouncing back. That's exactly what the San Jose Storm do. Huge win over St. Louis, 15-5. Coming up next, the Nashville Nighthawks found their way to the 8th seed in the last game day. They'll be on the road against the 7th seed, the San Diego Lightning. Should be a great game. Nighthawks Lightning next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you, the Nashville Nighthawks on the road take on the San Diego Lightning. Great match from the Western Conference. 8th place team, 7th place team in the West. This, I believe. Double check the stands, but I don't got them in front of me. But still, it's an amazing game. You're going to want to watch it. Let's get you the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash go win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Orange Chevelle out there for the Nashville Nighthawks. 7 series out there for the San Diego Lightning. Game on, and Orange Chevelle is down. 5-0 San Diego. Out comes No Fear to battle with 7 series. Both cars down. 10-5 San Diego. Close one, but going quick. Dirty Snow out there now against Extinguish. Let me tell you, he's put his title to the test lately, no doubt about it. Extinguish has, and he stays up there. The Unflippable doing his thing here against Dirty Snow. So switch sides, they keep going at it. And no interference that time. Extinguish staying up. Off screen. Tell you, sometimes you see how these cars just sit right back up, and this time Extinguish has the flip on Dirty Snow. 10-10 the score, and here comes 24 hours for the Lightning. Out there battling with Extinguish. Quote unquote the unflippable one. Staying unflippable there. He's on a roll so far this game as he takes on 24 hours. Good matchup between 2 good defensive cars. 24 hours, staying stable, low to the ground, getting sent back, but staying up still, staying up again this 24 hours as he shows some of his defensive prowess. Go head to head with Extinguish, who stays up yet again and again. Good battle on hand, 24 hours, and Extinguish putting on a show here. Tie game. Both cars going at it, staying on those opposite sides of the field. And this time Extinguish is down. 15-10, San Diego takes the lead. And now Casper out there for the Nighthawks, trying to force overtime. Can the smash mouth guy do it? Or can 24 hours hang on for the Lightning to grab the win? Game on the line here with every collision that takes place. Casper and 24 hours going at it. Good battle on hand here now. And 24 hours getting sent back, but staying up. And this time, 24 hours, game-winning flip right there. 15-10 the final. Great game. The Lightning get the win over the Nighthawks. So, coming up next, another great matchup. The New Mexico Monsters on the road to take on the Puerto Rico Players on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap 3, the New Mexico Monsters on the road to take on Alex Johnson's Puerto Rico Players. Alex Johnson looking for revenge on anybody right now, looking to take out that loss that Los Angeles took on any team, and New Mexico's in his sights here. Puerto Rico out there for him right now, looking to break even on this game day at 1-1 in the pros. Of course, Wilkes-Barre, though, hashtag perfection, 21-0 today. They defeated Richmond earlier on in the D-League matchup. So, nonetheless, let's go ahead and take a look at the lineups. Monsters and Players.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Dragon will be starting things off for New Mexico out there against Green Blaze Jr. And Green Blaze Jr. has the flip. 5-0 Puerto Rico in the lead, and now here comes some defense from the Monster side. You got Futurama. No interference there, came awful close, but 10-0, play is in the lead. Green Blaze Jr. going for 3-0 out there against Synchro now. Pretty solid defensive car, no interference. Both cars still up, going at it yet again. And let me tell you, Green Blaze Jr. definitely getting the stronger hits in here. And Synchro having a hard time staying balanced against Green Blaze Jr. right now. Both these cars go at it. And Green Blaze Jr. almost had the win there. Almost had it yet again. And Synchro fighting for his life. And look at that. Did you see what just happened there? I should show that in a replay maybe. 15-0 the final. The Puerto Rico Players have the win. Green Blaze Jr. using the back bumper to say, no, you're staying down right there. As Synchro tried to roll back up, Green Blaze's car was there just to stop him right there. 15-0 intelligent play by Green Blaze Jr. and he gets the 3-0 and the shutout for Puerto Rico Players. Coming up next, Minnesota Maniacs on the road to take on the San Francisco Shinobis. Should be a great one as Garen Milazzo and Lila Geyser's teams go head-to-head on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap should be a good one. The Minnesota Maniacs, Garen Milazzo's team there, on the road to take on Lila Geyser's San Francisco Shinobis. Playoff preview, possibly. Never know, but we're going to get a good look at this matchup here. And first, the lineups. Maniacs, Shinobis.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crack cold wings from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Diablo 2 will start things off for Minnesota out there against Mach 5-2. Should be a good matchup between these two. Sometimes when two cars don't match up well, they have interesting battles sometimes. And this is the case right here. Lightweight defense up there against heavyweight offense, and they both go down. So the score now, 5-5. After that tie collision, now Green 7 out there for the Maniacs and Spectite Jr. out there for San Francisco. Both cars going at it here. Green 7 showing some defensive skills, even though he's known as an offensive player. Going head-to-head with Spectite Jr., you're a good game on tap. And a good battle between these two, and at time they'll switch sides here. No interference, so both still up. We'll go at it again. Green 7 gets knocked down. Spectite Jr., good flip there, almost out of nowhere. It's just there, the flip happened. And now here comes the defense of the Maniacs. Black Spinebuster out there taking on Spectite Jr. These cars will go at it. This should be a good matchup. 10-5 the score. Shinobi's in the lead. One flip away from a win, and they've got it. Spectite Jr. gets the game-winning flip, goes 2-0, and the Shinobis have the win over the Maniacs. 15-5 the final. Coming up next, our main event of this June 8th game day should be a great game. RPG and the San Antonio Kings on the road to take on Octanium and the Atlanta Avengers. Next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. June 8th game day coming to a close here, and it's going to have to come to a close with a reenactment. San Antonio Kings and Atlanta Avengers. The game already happened. I will try to bring you the best reenactment I can because of computer errors and blue screens and all that stuff. I had a hard time getting this file to go, and it would not go. So, a reenactment here of what happened during this Kings Avengers game. Let's get a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crack cold wings from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, Sweet 16 start things off for San Antonio out there against Clown. And Clown off screen, but he was down. And just like in the real game that actually happened, he ended up being down. Now RPG came out, and RPG went down. Score 10-0 in favor of Atlanta. Motoblade Jr. then went at it, and after a couple of collisions like that, Motoblade Jr. lost his left front wheel, if you can see that on there. And such a tough way for San Antonio to end up losing, but that lost wheel would seal the fate of the Kings, and this game would end in a shutout. 15-0, the Avengers would assume the win over the Kings. So a huge win for Matt Geiser in the main event. Try to get you the best possible reenactment I could, and that is the best I can do right there. So, but nonetheless, I mean, it actually is hard to do because, you know, you're just throwing pieces of metal together and it just works out that way. That is the best reenactment I could give you. I actually had to re-record this about 4 times to get that result. And let's just put it this way. It's not easy fixing games, so I'm not even going to try. Like I did here, but this is the best way I could show you the results of that game. Atlanta Avengers and San Antonio Kings. 15-0 Atlanta. Our next game day should be a good one, and hopefully the camera won't break down. Hopefully we'll have another entertaining game day. Hopefully you won't have to see any reenactments, and hopefully I don't have to fix another game in my life like this. So, I mean, this was just a reenactment, so that's why I consider it fixed, because I was trying to recreate what I had done earlier. So, sorry for the inconvenience if you wanted a real game, but that's the way it went down here on this June 8th game day. San Francisco, Los Angeles, tomorrow's main event. Jim Hull Sr.'s birthday, the June 9th game day. Thank you for watching the Car Demolition League. Peace.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.